Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing Summoner 2, just starting out here in... Actually, yeah, it looks like I am forced to enter the Palace of Halasar. So let's get to it.
Boat skimmed across the sea, an osprey gliding over waves. As I marveled at the magic that held our boat aloft, Sangor whispered a dire warning. Only the unseen, the mysterious gods of the Munari, could have contrived such a vessel. We spied the shores of Halasar by the light of the rising sun and parted ways at the palace. For Neru's help, I owed him a prisoner, though I'd have to catch him first.
Your Grace, the priestess of the chamber awaits your desire.
Any word from General Kosi?
Our armies will engage the enemy at the sepulchre. The general awaits your arrival.
Then I must find Torghast. Where is he?
In the sparring room, Your Grace. Sadama Kier also desires a word with you. You'll find her in the sanctum.
Thank you, Dama Bashra.
With faith and valor, Your Grace.
Okay, well, here we are at the palace. I don't remember anything about this place. Actually, let me... Bashra's servants just made the bed. I hoped for something less flowery. They have this reupholstered. We found it on sale in the bazaar. Okay. Alright, that's cute.
Sadama Kier desires... You will find her in the...
Alright. This looks like maybe a sanctum, right?
I'm leaving for the sepulchre. Torghast and Sangoril are coming with me.
You have 50,000 warriors at your command. You needn't bloody your hands.
I have nothing to fear. I am the goddess Lahara reborn.
Do not put destiny to the test with your reckless ways. Your last adventure was foolish and vain.
I found the Book of the Prophets, didn't I?
You are the Queen of Halasar. You rule so that others may die in your name.
Tell me about the stone I found on Tiamura. How did I become that creature?
We shall discuss this when you return. Now you must speak the right of the prophets.
Lahara walked the desert of 30 suns, and in a stone she trapped them, all but one. In the sand she sowed the seed from which the tree of Ela grew. Aosi is the wind that blows through its branches. With blood, sand, and a branch of the tree, Lahara made the firstborn. Halasar is the kingdom where they dwelled, and so we are their children. With our eyes we see the wind that sings through Ela's branches. The wind grew fierce. A storm rose up and broke the tree of Ela. Lahara wept as the long night fell and darkness devoured her children. How to heal the broken tree? How to mend the branches? Lahara sailed from Halasar to dream the silent mystery. In the 9th century of the 9th Age, a child of the Mark is born. Lahara, Queen and Savior. Halasar shall rise from the tomb of the righteous, for she is the goddess reborn. So it is written in the Book of the Prophets.
These cutscenes look really good. Like, I'm kind of surprised, honestly. Okay. Let's see. What is next to do? Book of the Prophets. The oracles wrote it thousands of years ago after the fall of the ancient Halasar. The book relates the prophecy I must fulfill. Shall we speak the right of the prophets? I guess?
Lahara
Oh, okay. This is just the same thing. Okay, well, let's get back to it, I guess. Looks like this just makes a big loop. Yeah. Songs I play were written in the days of our ancient Halasar, Your Grace. How did they survive? The Bodril masters wrote them down. Some songs have the power to bring forth marvels and wonders. Songs are magical? The Bodril is a sacred instrument. Lahara played it when she made us from blood and sand. If I were to find a song, would you play it for me? Nothing would please me more, Your Grace. Let's try Mioka's song. Sorry, Your Grace, but this song is Tiamoran. I cannot read the notes. Oh, okay. Well, what good are you? I brought you a song like you asked for, but you can't play it. Alright. Fine.
Who is buried in the Imperial Sepulchre?
Please, no more lessons.
Answer me.
Oh, you pedantic bag of wind. You treat me as if I were a child.
The answer is Githarin the First.
You're impossible.
And what did Githarin achieve?
He banished the new Vasarim.
Ah, splendid.
And he founded the Empire of Geldir, which for 2,000 years has ruled these lands. Until Maya, the child of prophecy, ascended to the throne of Halasar at the age of 4 as the goddess Lahara reborn. No thanks to you.
Ah, your ignorance of history is appalling. Did Bashra give you the message?
We'll fight the Medivans at the Sepulchre.
When you are ready, inform Captain Talma at the palace gate.
Sangril's coming with us.
Is she? The Sepulchre is an ancestral tomb. I pray she will not drip on the floor.
Okay. So I'm sensing a little beef between... is that guy's name? Targrel or something? Targus.
Speak to Captain Talma when you're ready. He waits for you at the palace gate. We shall fight the Medivans at the Sepulchre. Speak to Captain Talma when you're ready. He waits for you at the palace gate.
Alright, well, I think we've got a bunch of other stuff to do first before we do that, but... Master of Arms, Your Grace, do you wish to spar? Tell me more about sparring. Sparring mode, 2 of your party fight a mock battle. The first to reach 0 hit points loses the round. You gain no experience or rewards for winning a sparring match. Okay, well then there's no point to doing that. I'm gonna pass on that. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's see what this is all about. The Priestess of the Seal awaits your desire. I will hear petitions for now. Shall summon the first petitioner. Okay. Let's see here. Elder Kubel of the city of Alamdir brings you to the palace, Elder Kubel. People of Alamdir wish to honor your grace. We shall build a colossal statue in the center of our city. All shall see the greatness of our devotion. A colossal statue hardly seems necessary. What do you require of Halasar? Nothing, your grace, but a simple choice. Shall we build a statue for Maya, the warrior queen, or shall we honor the child of prophecy? The answer is obvious. Okay, so this is one of the choices here that actually, it's a branch. This is basically a branching quest, and I'm actually going to go with Maya, the warrior queen. I was kind of like looking at the rewards, because of course I do not remember any of them, but it kind of seemed to me that going warrior queen was going to be the best route to go, so I am going to choose that. With faith and valor, your grace. Right, who's next? Admiral Zoradin. Okay. I speak your petition, Admiral. Grace, I give you this memento from my last voyage. Right, we received the golden censer. Artifact from Zoradin's travels. The censer appears to be quite valuable. Where did you find this? Far to the south, I discovered a hidden city abandoned long ago. There were more valuables in those ruins than I could possibly carry. I'm planning an expedition, and I need more ships. Does Halasar have a few to spare? Okay, so we want to go with... it looks like this one here. So basically, if you send nothing, you receive nothing as a reward later, and then if you send 300 gold, you'll get a golden chalice, which sells apparently for 10,000 gold. The 500 gold is going to get us some gold back, as well as the Leviathan Cuirass. I vaguely remember that being for Nero. Whereas if you spend 700 gold, you'll get the golden idol, which will sell for 50,000 gold, which is that's a huge amount of gold. But I want the Leviathan Cuirass, so I'm going to do that. Thank you, Your Grace. When I return, my ships will be full of treasure. Okay, that looks like that's it for petitioners now. Okay. Neat. This is creepy. Face of Lahara, carved in the days of ancient Halasar. It's a resemblance, don't you think? Besides the hair, of course. Yeah. Exactly. Alright. Let's see what's over this way. How many days have I watched the sea waiting for your return? Probably a few. I really dawdled over there. Welcome home, Your Grace. We missed you terribly. Your Grace, the Priestess of Healers awaits your desire. Too many of my people suffer from illness and disease. How can we help the sick? Certain plants possess the gift of healing. Though healing plants are rare, we could grow enough to help many people. Such an endeavor would cost 80 gold. I shall give you the gold myself. With faith and valor, Your Grace. Your Grace, we've had a poor harvest. The hungry riot in the streets. Halasar will not let her people starve. Then we must import more food. We need 200 gold pieces to restock our granaries. Here's the gold. Make it so. Alright, I think, like, basically you just always want to dump your gold on, you know, petitioners or, I guess, whoever those, like, some sort of aides or whatever those people were. Should just lead us back. Okay, yeah. Alright, we have made the loop. Everything is explored up to this point. So let's finish up in here. Your Grace, my caravans have just returned. Shall I show you what they've brought? Yes. Okay, so we can buy, it looks like just a bunch of potions. Energy miner. Energy damage. I probably would never use something like that. Protect, revive, scan. So rune chain. Magic defense +5. Okay. Maybe I'll buy one of these. Slashing, speed chain, stamina chain. Strength chain. Magic +5. Okay. Let's sell. Don't really need more than one of those. So here's the Tiamoran loot. I think you can sell this. I don't think it's useful for anything else. I'm gonna hang on to it though for now. I think I'm good on cash, so I'm not too worried about that. All the extra farming that I did. Your Grace, the Priestess of the Spirit awaits your desire. Our people have endured so much, we should sponsor a festival to lift their spirits. A wonderful and generous idea, Your Grace. Need 80 gold to sponsor a festival. Yes. I'm gonna save here too. I just realized I haven't really saved for quite a while. Yeah, since Nero's lair, apparently. Our treasury is empty, Your Grace. We can pay only the interest on our debts. Then we must improve commerce within the kingdom, repair roads and bridges, standardize tariffs and measures. We haven't the funds, Your Grace. We would need at least 500 gold to improve our commerce. Then I'll donate the gold to the treasury. Okay. I mean, that seems like a pretty cheap price. Captain Talma, Your Grace, General Kosi waits for us at the sepulchre. Shall we depart? No. Not quite ready to leave. Sangro.
What are you doing here?
Torgus and the council are not fond of my presence.
You're my friend, and you're welcome in my palace.
My clan sent me to kill you.
That was years ago. How long can they bear a grudge?
They'd be fools to trust an assassin.
You're a terrible assassin. They should be grateful.
Did Sadamakir tell you more about the rune stones?
The runes will have to wait. We have a battle to fight.
Torgus won't be happy that I'm going.
Nonsense. He'll be thrilled.
You're a terrible assassin. Wow. Is she? I don't know. Backstab is pretty strong. Okay, so if I remember right, there's a song here somewhere. Someone hid a parchment inside one of these books. The sheet is covered in musical. Look at that. Received adventure song. Alright, this song tells of a hero who journeys north and has many strange adventures. Okay. Grisly Tomb. It's a history of the false queens who claimed Halasar's throne. Centuries ago, the sorceress Isaris claimed Halasar's throne and made a crown. Her spirit possessed anyone who wore it. The crown could be destroyed only by throwing it into a chasm deep enough to reach the center of the world. Kind of like the One Ring. Alright, nothing there. How did this get in here, and what is it used for? Magic Circle 1. Okay. Emperor Githrin trapped the Nuverism within the pages of that book. Torgus has told that story a thousand times, but how did Githrin do it? The Emperor guarded his secrets carefully, but there is a page missing from the volume. Okay, so it looks like we can't do anything with that yet. Okay, I'm gonna head back up to the bard guy. Song dude? Although it looks like we've got... Oh, that's a dead end. How about across the way? Across the way is dead end too. Oh, and this just leads back to the entrance, okay. What's with the red line there? And that looks like that's... I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh. Ah. The Conda. Magic +3, stamina +5, strength +8, speed -5, slashing can be equipped by Torgus. Okay, cool. Neat little hidden room. Can I equip that on him right now? Let's see. No, I guess because technically he's not in the party right now. Okay. Oh, Adventure Song. Song tells of a hero who journeys north and has many strange adventures. Receives strength chain. Okay. Alright, well that's a little lame. Okay. I think we're done. I think that is it for this area. Probably a decent idea, though, to save before we set out. Let's be off then. Sangreal and Targus will join us. Faith and valor, your grace.
Halasar shall rise from the tomb of the righteous, the sepulchre of Guthrum, first Emperor of Galdir. There we decimated the Medivh army. Their leader Krobulus lay trapped inside with his temple guards. We learned the Hierophant was planning a ritual, a desecration of the Holy Tomb. Though I had an army at my command, I swore I'd stop him myself. Sangharil and Torgus were at my side.
Where's the Hierophant?
I want Krobulus alive.
With all due respect, Your Grace, Krobulus defiles the tomb of Githaran, and you will spare his life?
I made a bargain with Nehru. I intend to honor it.
We do not negotiate with pirates.
And you are not the Queen of Halasar.
Silence, Munari.
You have my orders.
Very well. I shall strike him gently.
Alright, let's get Torgus equipped with Strength Chain. Okay, so, I mean, Battle Axe has got 7 more strength, but I lose a bunch of the other stats. Yeah, I'll just go with the Conda, I guess. Can't equip a shield. Give him a pirate insignia ring. Okay, that looks like that is all we can do for him. Oh. Alright, so let's see. Skills for Targus. So he's got Warrior, Axe weapons, Galdir combat, sword weapons. Oh wow. Double damage. Double damage sounds good. Alright, that looks good. What is he set to? Let's set him to support.
Faith and valor. Faith and valor.
Fight for the prophecy. Okay. Why do the Medivhs attack Halasar? They worship a god named Ureth, and in their myths, Lahara and Ureth are at war. They call this war the Araniguth? Okay, never heard of Ureth. The Medivhs believe Lahara is evil, and that's why they fight this crusade. But Lahara isn't evil. Her grace is Lahara reborn. Gods do not write the myths, mortals do, and they are prone to ignorance. Okay, so we're doing some sort of a religious war here. Why did the Medivhs fight us here? No army could defend the sepulchre. Krobulus is here for a reason. He must believe it's worth the sacrifice. We are honored to fight for her grace. This guy, he's got fancy armor
What
on.
news, General?
Your Grace, I have ordered Captain Talma to advance. He will capture the Sepulchre cannon.
Have ships been sighted?
Indeed, Your Grace. Enemy reinforcements approach by sea. With the cannon, we might reduce their numbers.
Torgis, Sangoril, and I will find the Hierophant. Perhaps Telma could use our help.
I urge you to wait here, Your Grace. Our soldiers are very capable.
We have every faith in your soldiers, General. But I shall be the one to end this crusade.
With faith and valor, Your Grace.
Okay. Statue of Gethirin, first Emperor of Galdir. His tomb lies within the sepulchre. Neat. Can't leave.
We must enemy reinforce.
There we go. Got an iron collar.
Your Grace, the Medivans ambushed us near the obelisk. I ordered a retreat and we fought our way back here. Some of my men are still down there.
Where's the cannon?
Through this door and past the obelisk.
If the Medivans retake this position, we'll be trapped. We need you to hold the chamber.
What about the cannon and the ships?
Leave that to us.
With faith and valor, Your Grace.
Health potion. Action potion. Okay. There's another one. I believe iron collars are defense plus 5. Another mace. I think I'm gonna bother equipping that. That does remind me, actually, in the last video, I actually did grab a crossbow for Sangoril, but I don't plan on using it, so I never really did much with it. What do we have here? Lever is missing. Okay. Suppose that means we'll have to try to find a lever for it.
Death to Halasar!
Looking like we're gonna have to go somewhere else first. This game reminds me a little bit of Dragon Age, actually. Which is a pretty solid game. I think I did a walkthrough for that one probably a couple years ago by now.
For the child of prophecy!
Another battle axe. Downstairs fighting. It's gotta be. Yep. So what is that noise? Another mace. Gold. More gold. These carvings tell how Gethirin founded the Empire of Galdir. Okay. Cool. Cool. 100 gold. This certainly looks like there's a path that way. Oh, or is it up here? Yep, that is it. Jesus, I'm messed up. There we go. Get around the backside of them. Oh, got some sort of sword there, it looked like. I gotta stop spamming the confirmation button. Alright. Ugh. Yeah. That is pretty annoying. Probably a Crusader. Yeah, it must have been a Crusader sword. Alright, strength plus 11 and slashing. Let's see. Strength 8 speed. Probably just leave this on. That seems way better. Okay.
Reinforcements are on the way. This battle isn't over yet.
Your Grace, let me handle this.
Good luck. Tell us when it's over.
Assassins have no place on the battlefield.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Another Crusader sword. Hey, there's the lever. An ornate lever removed from its mechanism.
All clear, Your Grace.
Why does a holy tomb need a cannon?
You might ask Benelith IV, though he died 250 years ago. His cannon has never been fired in battle.
Until today.
Alright, advance the round. Prime. Pierce the charge. Fire. Fire. Sink one of their landing boats. That should hold the battle in our favor. 100 EXP. Okay. It's like Torgus gained a level. What level is he anyway? Oh my god. Level 4. Okay, yeah. So he did not get. It looks like he didn't really get any of the experience from when I was, farming without him, which makes sense. Let's see. We could do Gelder Combat. The bore of the cannon is now cracked. Okay, so we destroyed it. Destroyed the cannon along with the other ships. Okay, I don't think... Yeah, probably don't need to go back down there. I need to go back to the other side. There we go. Lever is missing from this device. Let's place it then. Whoops, wrong button. Lever you found fits into this device. Now to find Crobolus. Yeah, let's do that. We're not having any issues finding healing potions. I feel like I've probably got a stack of like 50 by now.
Is this the Celestial Sphere?
The Galdirans discovered it during the reign of Githaran, and here the Emperor built his sepulchre.
But what is it?
1,000 worlds were born from Ela.
If this is a world, where is the sea? Where are the mountains?
They were never created. The world is unfinished.
How did that get in here?
It's a rune stone.
I know what I must do. Wait here.
I don't believe my eyes.
These runes, I feel as if they're part of me. I become the rune, or the rune becomes me.
All right. Oh, what was that? Oh, yeah.
Close it now! It's closing. Get out of there. Retreat! Retreat! Open the gate! Open the gate!
I think I got messed up. Monsters are rather disturbing. Should we raise the portcullis? Yes. Because I want to wreck them. Oh, they're using like a whirlwind. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Alright, so I actually did just reload my, I made a save state there and just like kept reloading it, and I did get an item called Drain. Yeah, scroll. Okay, so it's just a scroll. Removes AP from a target. Alright, neat. There's a tomb key, one of 3. Key to Githerin's tomb. Heart of Arxes. According to legend, Arxes was the strongest man who ever lived. When Arxes was wounded in battle, each drop of his blood sprouted a purple flower that only the sharpest blade could cut. Okay, I have no idea what that is, but just assume it's some sort of quest item. Down, how dare you? Get knocked down, but then I get up again. Yeah, I said it.
surrender! I surrender! Get them away from me!
Another drain spell. Should say scroll.
Where's Crobolus?
In the tomb, but the door is sealed. He gave 3 of us each a key. You'll need them all to get inside. Here's mine.
Alright.
Now surrender your sword and shield.
Thanks. But even Crusader surrendered this shield in the Sepulchre. The shield can be sold but not equipped.
What about the monsters?
You must find another way out. My soldiers won't harm you if you surrender. But don't ever attack my kingdom again.
I was gonna say it seems like a bit of a death sentence to send him without a weapon, but also, you know, that would also probably get him killed too. Lever doesn't work. Alright, so this is a dead end, it looks like. Okay. Gonna have all kinds of weapons to sell, I see. Cure potion and some gold. Okay, so that looks like that is the final door. Okay.
Our blood shall sanctify this cursed land. Onward! To battle and victory! the Queen of Halasar! Kill her!
Okay. Okay, there's the last key. Another mace. Okay. We don't already have a gigantic collection of those. Alright, that looks like that's it for this area. Oh, sad. Okay, let's see here. Alright, well that'll get us defensive stance. Taunts all creatures within 5 meters. Wow. Gains 80% of total hit points. What? That seems crazy good. 80% of total hit points? Jeez. Oops. Yeah, that seems amazing. Okay, let's see. Circle. Key 1. Oops. Key fits the first lock. Key fits the second lock. It's the third lock. Alright, definitely want to save your game here.
Croberlus! Croberlus! You have defiled the tomb of Githrin the First. I command you to end this ritual. What does the Hierophant of Urath know about my prophecy?
I serve no god by that name. I am the Hungry Storm. I am the gods of Twilight. I am the Destroyer of Ela.
Destroyer of Ela, huh? Alright, we'll see about that. Ah, no. These things are brutal.
monsters are coming from.
Probably get working on these spheres here in a second, but the last time I did this, I like went right for a sphere without kind of clearing some of these out, and I just got wrecked. I guess maybe it could have just been bad luck, but yeah, I think I got knocked down like 3 times in a row and demolished. But feels like clearing them out isn't really working anyway. Let's see if I can fight up here. Oh, there we go. Oh, these things aren't worth much for experience anyway, so it's probably not really worth sitting around and like farming them or something. Doesn't seem to be a great way to target them either. Yeah, you kind of just gotta be... I don't know. Yeah, this is pretty terrible. There we go. That worked. Just kind of looks like you kind of gotta, you know, line up the enemies in a way that it's easy to, like if you hold the trigger, right, then I can kind of stay lined up with the orb. There we go. Okay, so that made them quit, it looks like. Oh, this dude's a caster. Gross. Oh, ouch. Alright. Oh, looks like that's interesting. I didn't realize that the potions are shared, or the cooldown is shared among all of your members. Oh my god, yeah, that fire spell is disgustingly strong. Metal Rod, magic plus 10, energy 1, strength 8, can be equipped by Kroblis and Yago. Where did he go? Where indeed?
Your Grace, we have searched everywhere. There's no sign of Krobulus.
Dead or alive, I want him found. Search the sepulchre once more.
With faith and valor. How do you know Crobolus survived?
I don't, but I shall learn what he knows about the prophecy.
Crobolus is a madman, Your Grace. You mustn't listen to him.
For once, I agree with the Munari.
High praise from a man who wears a skirt.
This is not a skirt.
Let's go. The crusade is over. We could find no trace of Crobolus, though his crusade against Halasar was over. The armies of Urath returned to their distant realm, and our kingdom was at peace once again. But as days passed, and I thought upon the words Crobolus said, the desire to find him became my obsession. If he did not serve Urath, then who was his master? And what secret did he possess about my prophecy?
Your Grace, an emissary has arrived from Galdir.
I suppose Azraman wants his kingdom back.
He desires a private audience.
Where is he now?
In the library, Your Grace. But you mustn't receive him.
Azraman follows a warrior's code. He doesn't send assassins.
There are others in Galdir whose methods are less than honorable.
I promise to be careful.
Sidama Kier also desires a word with you. You'll find her in the sanctum.
Has my ship returned from Tiamura?
Yes, Your Grace. What shall we do with Dama Sivora?
She must answer for her crimes.
With faith and valor, Your Grace.
Okay.
Sidama Kier, you will find her in...
Alright, go to the sanctum. Can do.
Sidama Kier, I found another stone.
So I've heard. Tell me what you know about Aosi.
Aosi is the language of creation. It grew from the tree of Ela. From the runes of Aosi, Lahara made the world.
Our rites tell of a stone Lahara buried in the desert.
In the sand, she sowed the seed from which the tree of Ela grew.
Aosi is the wind that blows through its branches.
These stones, are they a part of the Ela seed?
Very good, Your Grace.
Then the runes are runes of Aosi. But how am I changing form?
First, you become the rune. Then the rune becomes the creature.
And what are these creatures?
Guardians of the Firstborn. After Ela shattered, Lahara sailed from Halasar. She made guardians to watch over her people.
Have I fulfilled the prophecy?
No, Your Grace. You must find more of these stones.
Okay, find more stones. Can do. Lahara made our ancestors, the firstborn. The elements of creation are sand, blood, tree, and eye. Halasar means land of the firstborn. Okay. These murals tell the story of Lahara and the tree of Ela. The tree grew from a stone Lahara planted in the desert. This mural is a mystery to me. A storm destroyed the tree and unleashed evil into the world. That's why Lahara vanished from Halasar. "20 years ago, Sidama Kier proclaimed that I was Lahara reborn. She says that I've returned to heal the tree of Ela. If only I knew how."
Your Grace, there's still no sign of Crobolus. We've searched everywhere. If he's alive, he's not in Halasar.
Dead or alive, I want Crobolus found. I must learn what he knows about the prophecy.
With faith and valor, Your Grace.
Let's go this way first. Your Grace, the Priestess of Healers awaits your desires. Healing plants will do no good if few are trained in their lore. We must build hospitals and train more healers. Ooh, 2K. I shall give you the gold myself. That's a lot of experience. With faith and valor, Your Grace. Halassar shouldn't rely on imports to feed her people. We must provide for the future. We could irrigate more fields at a cost of 1,500 gold. Here's the gold. Make it so. Make it so. Without your radiance, Halassar is lost in gloom and drear. Please, Your Grace, don't go. Welcome home, Your Grace. Halassar talks of nothing but your adventures. Must you leave us again so soon, Your Grace? Yes. Yes, I must.
Your Grace, Dama Sevora is here. Shall we begin the trial?
Yes, summon the council. Dama Sevora, you stole the Book of the Prophets from our sanctum. You conspired with those seeking the destruction of Halassar. These crimes are punishable by death. Is there any reason why your life should be spared?
Your Grace, I beg for your mercy. I have done and said terrible things, but I do not wish to die.
For whom did you steal this book?
In Munari City, there's a man named Onatus. He serves the King of Galdir. He promised me gold and riches.
Why does Galdir want the book?
I don't know, Your Grace. I never saw Onatus again.
That's all you have to offer? The alias of a stranger in Munari City? What does the council advise?
She is a fool and easily manipulated. Exile would be punishment enough.
One measures faith in neither gold nor blood. Cast her in the dungeon.
No, Dama Sevora must die. The law and her oath demand it.
My will is the law, Sudama Kir. And Sevora swore her oath to me. I alone shall decide her fate.
Alright, I was just doing a little bit of research. I didn't find anything on what this choice actually does. It may not have, like, there may be no impact whatsoever. I mean, again, as far as I can tell, but I'm gonna go with imprisonment.
We are merciful and shall spare your life, but not your freedom. Take her away.
Okay, let's go this way really quick. Oh, this is the sparring guy. Yeah, we don't really need to do anything in here then. Okay, well, let's head back to the throne room then. Hopefully there's some more petitioners, but Kisses of the seal awaits your desire. Alright, I will hear petitions now. Shall summon the first petitioner. Yeah, do that. Definitely do that. Elder Kubel of the city of Alamdir. Welcome again to the palace. How goes our statue? Statue is finished, Your Grace. Finished so soon? We hired a magician to build the statue for us. That sounds bad. How does it look? Magnificent, Your Grace. There is but one problem. The statue has come to life and now ravages the city. You should have hired a better magician. Shall we do, Your Grace? Okay, let's see here. I know this is going to be... let's see here. Send an army, send the Mages Guild, or arrest the magician responsible. I think we want to go with send the Mages Guild. Let me see, though. Okay, so yeah, I think we do want to go with the, or I'm going to go with send the Mages Guild here. So if you send the army, you can pay them gold, and that will get you experience. But the Mages Guild is going to get us the Alamdir necklace and Ibarnibis firing. That I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but that's what it looks like to me. Otherwise, arrest the magician is 100 experience and the worship song, which leads to a stamina amulet. I don't think I want to do that. So I'm going to go here with send the Mages Guild. Messenger from the Duchy of Namu. Your lords serve Azraman of Galdir. What do they want from Halassar? Your Grace, the Duke of Namu is dead. His family requests safe passage through Halassar and your permission to bury him in the Imperial Sepulchre. The Duke of Namu was a descendant of Githrin I. Indeed it was, Your Grace. Okay, let's see here. Duke of Namu. Okay, so let's see here. Granting his request gets you the Namu Claymore, or if you deny, you can either get 2,500 gold or a Namu Battle Axe. Or if you make them pay tribute, you can get Githrin's necklace, or there's like another option, which is I guess you can, that also I guess you can contribute some money, and you can get Githrin's ring and a Namu scepter. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with here. This is, I mean, there's a lot of different options here for this one. Let me take a look here at the different rewards. Okay, so actually did just kind of do a little bit of research on these specific rewards, and I gotta be honest though, I'm not sure that, I mean, the Namu Battle Axe seems pretty bad. So if you do the deny the request and then there's basically another branch off of that. One of them is it just results in gold, and the other is the Namu Battle Axe. That didn't seem very good though, and definitely not as good as like the Namu Claymore, which comes from the top option. And then the third option here though, I have no idea what this stuff does. So basically, if you make them pay tribute, and then go with there's another branch off of that, and the first one results in Githrin's necklace. I couldn't find the stats on that at all, so I have no idea what that does. Whereas the second option, you know, you can get the Githrin's ring and a Namu scepter, which again I have no idea what either of those two do either. I just couldn't find any good information. So I'm going to go with I will grant their request. Shall convey the message to my lords. It also seems like the, you know, best option. Like, you know, in terms of like diplomacy. So, Okay. Let's go down here. Right, here's the merchant guy. Caravans have returned. Shall I show you what they've brought? Yes. Alright, so... this looks like all the same stuff. Yeah. Your Grace, the Priestess of the Spirit awaits your desire. We have borrowed too much from Halassar's ancient past. People of a new era demand a new art. Could sponsor painters, poets, and musicians for 500 gold. Yes, may this bring joy to the people of Halassar. Your Grace, the Priestess of the Coin awaits your desire. We must improve trade with other kingdoms. We'll need more caravans and ships. We'll also need more gold. 500 gold, we could open many new trade routes. Then I'll donate the gold to the treasury. Faith and valor. You have to report, General. Your Grace, we won the war but lost many good officers. They died for Halassar, and we mourn them, but we must find new leaders. With 1,000 gold, Your Grace, we could build an academy to train our elite. Build your academy, I shall provide the gold. Faith and valor. I didn't realize how, or I didn't remember how expensive all this stuff gets. But that is the nice part about grinding. We get to afford all this fun stuff.
Your brother sent an emissary.
I advise you not to meet with him.
Do you think it's an assassin?
Azarman has no use for assassins. He follows a code of honor.
He has no use for emissaries either.
You have more enemies than friends, Your Grace. Shall I get to the bottom of this?
No, let me handle it.
With faith and valor, Your Grace. Remember your training.
Indeed. Let's dump some points into... Actually, I kind of want to throw some points into Warrior to get that defensive stance. I may just do that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Well, we're one short, but... oops. Guess we'll have to wait until level 10 to get that.
Your Grace, King Azraman of Galdir commends your recent victory.
You may dispense with the pleasantries. What do you want?
We found your missing Hierophant. Our soldiers captured him near the frontier.
How did he get there, I wonder?
He appeared out of thin air, or so they claim.
Where is he now?
The prison of Indubal.
That's a rather gruesome place for him, don't you think?
He defiled the tomb of Githirab. For a king of Galdir, there is no greater sacrilege.
So you've come to negotiate?
You want the Hierophant, and Azraman has him.
What are his terms?
Simple. He wants his kingdom back!
Whoa. No kingdom for your buddy. weapon, Galdir Scimitar. Strength 10, speed 5. It seems okay.
What news from Galdir?
We're going to Indabar.
We're doing no such thing.
Crobolus is there. The Galdirans found him.
Indubal is no place for the Queen of Halasar.
You're welcome to stay here if you wish. But why disappoint your brother?
Why indeed? I guess that's kind of it. Okay. Sangril's here.
Crobolus is now a prisoner of Galdir. We're going to Indabar.
Indabal is no place for the Queen of Halasar. I must go alone.
Don't be absurd. Torghis will join us.
Torghis is afraid of Indabal, but I am not. Please let me do this alone. I cannot sneak for 3.
Perhaps you're right, but wise counsel is rarely followed. We're in this together.
Aw. Alright, let's go to the world map here. Someone's in trouble. Alright, Princer. So, we can go right to the prison of Indabal right now, but I'm gonna end up going out here to Mirrodin's Pass. Kind of want to do a little bit of farming. This is kind of like a, you know, we don't have to be here right yet, but Mirrodin's Pass. I haven't been here in 16 years. That was the last time I saw Azraman. He won our freedom in this valley. After your brother surrendered. Azraman never surrendered, your grace. He withdrew his armies and now waits for you to die. He shall wait a very long time. From here you can see Galdir through that arch between the peaks. Okay. Yeah, let's do a little exploring. Oh boy. Needed a sweet nut. Jeez. This is gonna be annoying. I think if I've got any good way to stop these things from healing right now, and I don't think I do. Well, I guess I can steal a bunch. Yeah, this seems like not a great way to do this. I just don't think I've got any way to prevent these things from healing that much. I'm getting wrecked. Alright, let's put a pin in that. 50 experience. I mean, that's not very good. Yeah, so unless that group of 3 is like insane experience or something, I don't think that that's going to be, yeah, not really going to be worth it. Pretty wild that these have so much health. Alright, what's Maya's still screwing around down here. Yeah, AI seems kind of bad and dumb. There he comes. Oh wow, those things fall over real quick. Yeah, that one was worth 75 experience. Okay. Must be like the Brothers troops or something like that. Dude's just kiting her. Oh wow, we got kind of messed up here. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if these guys actually have anything good to steal. But keep failing the steals. let's see. Stealth, sword weapons, assassination, poison. Proves sneak. I think I want that. Sword. Weapons. These things are so annoying. Alright, well, being that we, it seems like, you know, obviously keeping one, or like, if you can keep interrupting them, it's not, I mean, it's doable, but that other spot, it just seemed like I just could not outpace the heals. I also wonder if I might need to change what's-his-face there into like a different stance or something. Oops. Here he is. Okay, so he's got... Oh, that's tons. Yeah, I really want to get recover, but we're really far off of that. Axe, weapons, parry, Galdir, combat. Oh, Leech. Leech would have been maybe good to use. Oh, knockdown. That's pretty good too. All right. Okay, and that looks like we're back to the beginning. Now, there's like a creature in this area that you can like kind of level, sort of. Ooh. Yeah, it actually looked like one of these is doing like a group heal. Or I should say at least one of them. Yeah, not quite looking like I'm going to be able to outpace these guys. I mean, it looks... I don't know. It looks like I might be able to get this eventually. I don't remember these things being that annoying, though. Like, this is... feels extreme. Oh, well, look at that. Got one of them. creature's already been looted. Oh, yeah, I did that earlier. Jeez. That makes sense. Right, there's another nut. But yeah, there's a creature here. Is this him? Yeah, that's him. Creature seems bored. What would you like to do? Let's play with him. Let's pet him. Examine. Creature has been eating nuts. Let's find more to feed it. Give him a bitter nut. Whoops. Let's pick him up. Where should we put it? Near that fire or in the pond? Let's throw him in the fire. Oh, ouch. You jerks. Oh, there we go. One-shot that thing with a backstab. Quiet, shady spot. Okay. Creature seems warm. Alright, let's pick him up. Just giving him all kinds of fun stuff. He seems happy. Alright. Leave him in here for a little bit. Alright, after this I'm gonna head over to the, sweet nut. Has a little nourishment but has a pleasant taste. Eating too many sweet nuts can make you sleepy. Sleepy. I think I'm gonna go back up, like, to the checkpoint area and see if I can't steal from those. And man, yeah, these guys are worth a ton of cash. I just got like 884 gold. That was crazy. Yeah, we need to go over here. I vaguely remember there being like a huge war here at some point too. Oh, and they're, of course, they're gone. Let's see. I guess I can probably leave and then come back. That'll probably make these enemies respawn here. Okay, yeah. That should make everything respawn, I assume, anyway. Tell me, Targus, what do they call this Mirrodin's Pass? Why, for Mirrodin III, of course. 13th Emperor of the Gothu dynasty. Soldiers loyal to his uncle ambushed him here and dashed his skull against the rocks. Oh my god. Rulers of Galdir are rarely blessed with happy families. That's graphic. This way before? Oh yeah. Oh, it looks like going out to the world map restores your AP and HP too, so that's pretty slick. Any luck with looting here. Oops. I think I saw a weapon for Sangro, so let's see here. Oh, I guess I didn't. Yeah, never mind. Sad. Looted Galdir gloves. Okay. Well, we'll see what that's all about here in a minute. Actually missed that steal attempt. Probably that one too. Alright, let's see what those were. Oh, can't use them. Maya and Targus. Okay. Oops. Oh, looks like I got a armor too. Yep. Okay. Well, being that I don't think there's probably much else in this area. So I think I'm gonna just farm here for a little bit off screen, and then I'll restart my commentary, you know, kind of when I'm done. Okay, so I'm pretty much done farming. Just going to go over some things really quickly, though, before we end this video. I just didn't realize it got so long, but that's kind of how it goes. These guys here, I believe, have the Galdir boots, if you steal from them. Let me just show you those really quickly. So yeah, they're the pretty sure that those guys are the ones that have the boots. But anyways, stamina +7, speed -3, and then defense +5. Of course, Maya and Targus can both use those. These tree things have the nuts, so either sweet nuts or bitter nuts. I believe they you can steal. You know, it's kind of one or the other with them. And then I'll show you the cuirass and the gloves. That's going to be coming from these Galdir soldiers up here. So you can see right ahead is the ones with the gun. The ones with the gun have the gloves, whereas the tank, so that's the guy right there with the sword and the shield, those are the guys that have the cuirass, right? So that's the chest piece. So basically that's all of the decent, like, stealable stuff here in this area. And then I don't remember if I went over the creature really well or not, so I'm going to do that right now. But basically, there isn't that much to it. The creature is obviously right here, and you can do a couple of things with him. One, you can feed him. You can also play with him and pet him. That's just going to make him, you know, like you a little bit more. But one of the things is, like, later on, there's a big battle in this area, and you really want to have this guy having some better stats. And in order to get him some better stats, you can feed him. The bitter nuts are really good in terms of stats, but he won't really like them that much. So that's why you gotta stay on top of, like, petting him and playing with him. And then the other thing that you can do with him is you can pick him up, and you can either place him by the fire or you can place him in the water to cool him down. And so basically once you place him over here, it'll kind of show him kind of crouched down or laying down on the ground, and it'll say something like he's overheated. And if he's overheated, you just want to bring him over to the water, and that'll cool him down. Basically, putting him next to the fire is going to increase his fire resistance, whereas leaving him in the water will increase his cold resistance. So yeah, so that's kind of it though for the creature. Like I said, later on he'll grow up and get bigger and help us out in the battle that happens here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Mirrodin's Pass at the time being, or for the time being. I'm gonna farm just a little bit more because my Sangirl here is almost leveled again. So okay, so before I forget, I'm going to do the last thing here in the Mirrodin Pass that we can do, and that's the Shrine of the White Lady. Basically, you have to come here and then equip Sangirl with the crossbow. Alright, L1 to enter first person mode. Alright, so, I don't like how they changed the color on this. Alright, so we need to raise this bridge to get over to the shrine, and the first thing that we need to do is hit the red gong. And then I think this is the yellow one. And then here's blue. Yeah, there we go. So that raises the first one. The second one is orange, green, yellow, blue. So, boy, I really don't like this. Orange, green, yellow, blue. Oh, okay. Did that not work? Orange, green, yellow. Oh, orange, green, yellow, red. That's why. Whoops. Let's try this again. Need to have the right combo. Orange. Green. Yellow. That's it. Last one is blue. Excuse me. Blue, orange, red, yellow, green. So blue, orange, red, yellow, green. Blue, orange, red, yellow. Boy, they didn't make this super easy. Done. Alright, let's get Sangreal re-equipped here. I don't really foresee myself using these weapons that often. Looks good. Okay. Now to kiss the hem of her dress. We received the Summoner Ring. Alright, so the Summoner Ring is summon +1 can be equipped by Maya. Ring increases summon skill when equipped. And wow, 15,000 experience. That's a lot of experience. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, pretty much hit level 11 with Sangreal and Maya. Oops, there she is. And I think that brings my summoning up to probably 8, I would guess. We'll see here. I've already got stealth and sword weapons maxed for Sangreal. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next for her. Probably let's do parry, poison, assassination. Yeah, so that brings Maya's summon up to 8. I believe there's another accessory. It's either an accessory or a piece of armor that has that gives you +2 to summon. So I think I'm not gonna put any more points into that for the time being. Let's do Halassar combat, parry, and warrior. Oh, wait, what's? Yeah, this needs warrior 8. Let's do that. Ooh. You know. Let's do that. Targus. Increases offense while decreasing defense. Yeah, I don't know that I really need that. Right. I mean, that might be good later. Offensive stance, that is, but... let's do... parry. Quadruples damage inflicted. Jeez. That's insane. Oh, he has a ton of skill points. Nimble attack, fire... blunt weapons. Man, he has a lot of different, like, weapon skills. I think I might stick with swords, though, on him. They give him some fire resistance here. All right, that looks good. Yeah, not bad. Okay, Well, that now should be the end of this video. So, as always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.